Hello, everybody. Welcome to our presentation. I hope you're all keeping well and keeping it together in these difficult times. Just by introduction, my name is Mariam Solomon. I'm going to be talking to you today about the SQE funding options with BARBRI. I work as a legal coordinator at BARBRI in the London offices. And yeah, we're going to be talking to you about the funding options that are available to you if you choose to prepare for the SQE with BARBRI. I'm just going to wait for a couple of minutes just to give people some time to come through. And then we will start in a couple of minutes. I can see that more people are coming through by the second, so let's just give it a little bit of time. Just going to introduce my colleague Janet, who will be assisting me with this webinar. I'll introduce Janet. So Janet also works as a legal coordinator alongside myself, and yes, she'll be joining us in the second part of this presentation when we conduct our Q&A session. Oh, there we are, there's Janet.
Hi everyone, so my name is Janet. I'm a legal coordinator here at BARBRI, as Mary mentioned, and we're just going to be talking to you about your SQE funding options, and I'll be assisting towards the end with the Q&A. Thank you.
Perfect. So yeah, I think we're good to start. Perfect. So yeah, as I said, we will be taking some questions after the presentation. I am going to be discussing the funding options that are available for the SQE prep. But before we talk about the SQE funding options, I think it's important that we're all clear on what the SQE route to qualification actually looks like. I appreciate that everybody who's watching and listening might be at different points and stages of the SQE qualification journey, but I think it's important that we all actually understand what the SQE is. So what is the SQE? Well, I'm sure many of you are aware, the SQE is going to be the new system of qualifying as a solicitor in England and Wales. The SQE exams in particular, it's a two-stage exam assessment consisting of SQE1 and SQE2. SQE1 is going to be your multiple choice exam, and once you've passed SQE1, you'll progress on to SQE2, which is your practical legal skills assessment. It's going to be the route to qualifying for law and non-law students, and the first SQE exam is scheduled to take place in November 2021. Now, it's important to know the key bodies when it comes to the SQE. Now, the regulatory body is the SRA, but the exam provider will be Kaplan. Kaplan will be the ones providing the exam. And where we, BARBRI, come into this is we are offering preparation courses for the SQE exams. So we can help prepare you for these SQE exams, but the exam will be provided by Kaplan. So the idea of the SQE is it's a single national licensing exam. In addition to the SQE exams, in order to qualify as a solicitor, you will need to evidence 2 years of qualifying work experience. Now, qualifying work experience is any legal work experience. So this includes pro bono work, working as a paralegal for 2 years, but you have to evidence 2 years of qualifying work experience. But what does this new path to qualification actually look like? Here's a little bit of some visual just to make it a little bit more simpler. Well, you have SQE1, SQE2, you need 2 years of qualifying work experience, and provided that you meet the character and suitability requirements, you can apply to be admitted to the role of solicitors. So that's your route to qualification under the SQE. So if we look at each exam separately, the SQE1 exam is going to test your functioning legal knowledge. It's going to be mixed subject questions, multiple choice questions, and it's over 2 days, 360 questions over 2 days, so 180 questions on each day. And you'll be tested by on a computer in Pearson VUE testing locations. Now, as I mentioned that Kaplan is the exam provider, there is a fee, an exam fee payable to Kaplan. And for the SQE1, that's £1,558. SQE2, testing your legal skills, your practical legal skills. You have to pass SQE1 before going on to SQE2. And it's going to test these specific skills: client interviewing, advocacy, case analysis, legal research, legal writing, and legal drafting. And again, there is an exam fee payable to Kaplan. In this case, it's £2,422. So, as I said, for the purpose of this presentation, we're just going to focus on SQE1, the SQE1 preparation courses that BARBRI offer, and how we can help fund your SQE1 preparation. But we will be offering preparation courses to help prepare you for these exams. And in particular for the SQE1 exams, we have 3 course options: a 40-week course, a 20-week course, and the 10-week course. So if we focus, and one particular feature of our courses is that they lead into the scheduled exams. So if we look at the November 2021 SQE1 exam, our 40-week course began in January. We have a number of students that are already preparing with BARBRI, ready to sit for the exam in November. The next course that's available will be the June course. It's our 20-week course. You're looking at 20 hours of study time per week. Our 10-week course will be available from August, and that's looking at around 35 hours of study time per week. Now, if you want more information about our SQE prep courses, the features, the benefits, and what's included as part of our prep course, then please get in touch with the BARBRI team, and we'll be more than happy to discuss that at length, and we'll be taking some questions later on as well. But one thing I do want to highlight at this point is the only difference between our course options is how much time you're expected to dedicate in studying on a weekly basis. For the 40-week course, as we said, it's 10 to 12 hours, 20-week course, 20 hours, and on the 10-week course, it's 35 hours of study time per week. But we do offer different course options depending on how much time you can dedicate, your prior experience and knowledge of the subjects that will be tested on that exam. So in terms of fees, enrolment and funding options, it's important to know that our SQE1 prep is £2,999. And I'm going to discuss the ways that BARBRI can help fund that SQE1 prep. So first of all, I want to discuss our scholarships. We have 3 scholarships that are available. The first is our public sector scholarship. Now, this is available to those of you that may be employed at a charity, you may be employed at a not-for-profit organisation or a public interest organisation. If that's the case, then you could obtain a £600 discount of the SQE1 prep course fees. All we need for you to do is to fill out a simple application form that's available on our website. Just have to provide some information about the work that you're currently doing, and a member of our operations team will be in touch on whether you're successful and what the next steps are. The public sector scholarship discount is available for any course, our 40-week, 20-week or 10-week course. The next scholarship is our essay competition scholarship. All we need for this, for you to be successful, or for you to have a chance of winning one of these prizes, is to submit an essay on how you will act as an agent for change and how you plan on making a difference using your legal training. And there are 10 prize awards with the essay competition. The first is a full fee scholarship of the SQE1 prep. The second is a half fee scholarship of the SQE1 prep. And the remaining 8 prizes are £1,000 towards your course fees. So there are relevant deadlines in line with the course that you wish to opt for. So currently, we are this competition is available for you to participate in for our 20-week course and our 10-week course. Our deadline is in place for the end of April. So if you are interested in enrolling for our 20-week course or our 10-week course, then please get an application or submit your essay as soon as possible to be in chance of winning one of these 10 awards, at least a full fee scholarship, half fee scholarship of £1,000 towards your course fees. So as I said, the public sector and the essay competition scholarships are available for any course option, the 40, 20 and 10. The next scholarship that we have, and our final scholarship that's available, is our first class honours scholarship. Now, this scholarship is specific to the 20 or 10-week course. And if you have achieved a first class honours in your undergraduate degree, then you can obtain a 50% discount on your SQE1 preparation course. So if you find that you did obtain a first class degree, however you wish to enroll on the 40-week course, unfortunately, you're going to have to make the decision of whether you want to do a 20-week course or whether you're going to have to go without that scholarship. The first class honours scholarship is only available for the 20 and 10-week course. That's very important to mention. So now I just want to touch upon the partners that we have, or our financing partners. So we have partnered with Future Finance and Lendwise. Future Finance are a student lender, a specialist student lender. They were established in 2014, and they will be providing loans to UK domiciled students wishing to prepare for the SQE exams with BARBRI. It's important to note that the SQE exam fees, which I touched upon earlier, can be covered as part of a loan with Future Finance. Lendwise, similarly to Future Finance, another partner of ours, are also going to be offering loans to students that wish to prepare for the SQE with us. However, they will be providing loans to UK domicile students in full-time employment. And again, the SQE exam fees can be covered as part of the loan. If you want specific information on eligibility criteria, what the process is in applying for a loan, or the specifics on loans with either Future Finance or Lendwise, then I will suggest that you take a look, visit our website. As our website, under the SQE funding section of our website, has detailed information more on Future Finance and Lendwise, a little bit of background about these companies and specifics about the loans that they offer. I do think that you should visit the website and perhaps contact Future Finance or Lendwise directly to find out specific information about these loans. However, we can inform you that we have partnered with these loans companies in order to provide loans to students that wish to prepare for the SQE with BARBRI. So, as I touched upon earlier, our SQE1 prep is £2,999. And while some of you may choose to opt for a scholarship, some of you may decide to take out a student loan with one of our financing partners, we also have the option of paying the £2,999 in instalment plans. We have instalment plans available. So when you enroll, you would have to enroll on our website and submit an enrolment form. When you submit an enrolment form, there is a £199 enrolment deposit. Don't worry, this is taken as part of the course fee, leaving you with a balance of £2,800. Now, this £2,800, you have the option of paying in instalments. However, the instalment plan will depend on which course you've decided to opt for. Now, regardless of what the instalment plan looks like, If you do decide to break up the £2,800 into instalments, then there is an administration charge of £99, and this will be added to the first payment in the instalment plan. So if you enrolled onto the 40-week course, you have the option of paying the £2,800 in up to 8 equal instalments. If you enroll on the 20-week course, you have the option of paying the £2,800 in 3 equal instalments. And on the 10-week course, you have the option of paying the £2,800 in 2 equal instalments. However, again, to that first payment, a £99 administration charge will be added. Once the initial payment is received, your payment plan has been set up, you will gain access to the course, so to the online personal study plan, when that course goes live. So whenever that relevant course start date is. At the point that we receive the initial payment, we will also order your hard copy materials, and they will be shipped to your address within 5 working days. So that's the enrollment timeline. Obviously, if you choose to use a scholarship or a student loans, the enrollment timeline may differ. There are different points of payment with a scholarship or with a discount. So you'll have to check the specific terms of those scholarships. But this is the general enrollment timeline with our BARBRI SQE1 prep course. So at this point, I think we've touched upon our scholarships, we've touched upon our loan partners, we've touched upon our instalment plans. I think if you have specific questions on scholarships, on our loan partners, I will direct you to our website. All of the information is provided on our website. Everything is detailed, all of the steps, all of the eligibility criteria is highlighted there. We will be taking questions now. I think Janet is going to assist me with some of the Q&A, but I think Janet, just.
Hello everyone. So I'm answering some questions already in the Q&A box. So I'm just going through your questions. If you do have any more questions, specific questions, you can feel free to ask in the Q&A box right now. We'll just go through them. Okay. Somebody asked a question which we can answer live. Is it just me, or SQE1 course fees is the same for all kinds of courses? Yeah.
As in all kinds of courses, as in 40, 20 or 10? Yeah. That's correct, yes. So as I said, the only difference with our 40, 20 and 10-week course is how much time you'll be required to study on a weekly basis. That's the only difference. The price, payment plan will obviously be different, and some scholarships that are available on each course might be different, as I touched upon after. However, when you're looking at the courses at a glance, there is no difference depending on which course you decide to opt for in materials or cost.
Thank you, Miriam. We have another question here. Is the 2-year experience fulfilled as a qualified lawyer in a compatible foreign country before sitting for SQE admissible?
So if you're a qualified lawyer outside of England and Wales, you will not have to fulfill the 2-year qualifying work experience requirement. You will just have to successfully pass SQE1 and SQE2.
Does the price for the course include the price for books?
Yes. So you will be shipped well, as the relevant enrolment timeline stated, yes. So this does include the price for books. You'll be provided with 2 hard copy textbooks as part of the SQE1 prep course.
Okay, so those are the questions that we had in the Q&A box.
Perfect. So at this point, what we're going to do is we are going to go into a separate session. Oh, do we have? So yeah, so we are going to go into a separate session, specifically Janet, am I right? This is a meeting. Yes, so I am going to, if you just bear with me, I am going to put a link into the chat. So please join me. In this session, I will see you all on the other side, and this is where we'll be taking specific one-to-one questions. If you have any questions, burning questions about SQE funding, about our preparation courses, or anything on the SQE, we will take those questions in this separate meeting. So I urge you to follow this link, and I'm going to go there as well, and hopefully I'll see you all there where we can have a more detailed discussion about the SQE.